Hey guys, Rods Aquatics here. I want to give you what I consider to be the absolute best starter tank for somebody who's just getting into the hobby and wants to have almost absolute zero maintenance. Let's get into it. This is my daughter's 10-gallon betta tank, and there's shrimp in here too. I got lucky that the betta is cool with shrimp, and I would say just right off the bat, obviously you could do this cheaper, but I wanted it to look nice, so I gave it a nice scape. So you could do it cheaper, but I would say all in all, you could get a setup what you're about to see here when I give you some close-ups for about 200 bucks. Now I know what you're thinking, $200? That sounds like a lot for a fish tank. Well, you don't have to go as crazy, but to make it this little maintenance, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did. So I used a little bit of soil in the back right, wherever the plants were, and then I covered the whole thing in about an inch or two of sand. And then I put a bunch of jungle fowl in the back, crypts in the front, and then one tiger lotus here, and then it just started to spread. And when I tell you that this tank, I know it's a little dark because look at the top. It's completely covered in floating plants, which is an essential key to having little to no maintenance. The betta, I don't know what he's doing. He's a little camera shy right now. He'll come out. He's up there. See his tail? If I do this, he'll come over here actually, because he'll think I'm feeding him. That's usually what I do when I'm feeding him. So I actually was about to make the video, and I was like, you know what? I'll scrape the glass on the inside to make it even easier to see inside. But then I'm like, oh, that's kind of being a little bit disingenuous to how easy this tank is set up. I'll tell you, I haven't scraped this glass in probably 2 months, and it looks fine. I was just going to do it for like the extra little crisp that it would provide. Now you could see as plants, like the floating plants, deteriorate and die, they'll fall to the bottom and they'll create like this dead plant matter that the shrimp will eat up and like munch on, but it won't go away. So that's the only thing I have to do, and I've only siphoned that out one time since I started this tank. And that wasn't recently, maybe a month ago. Oh, here he is. Come here, bud. Show yourself. He's doing great. Gets along with the shrimp well. And the only thing I do for this tank is top offs. I don't even do water changes at all. Zero. I just do top offs. And I have some snails in there as well. And it's just awesome. I like having the open top. I think it looks cleaner for this type of tank. And if you're looking for a tank that you have to do absolutely, there's no filter in here. There's just a bubbler and a heater. That's it. No filter cleanings, no water changes, and the water is always this clear. Always. I have never ever had a problem with it changing its color. I mean color. It getting like muggy or whatever. Of course, the early phases of any tank in the first month or so are not the best, but that's every tank, so I'm not even going to talk about that. But this is the tank to make if you're looking for an absolute zero hands off. Your kid wants a tank and you want to do nothing but fill up the top every 2 weeks with a pitcher of water and water conditioner, of course. You'll see it naturally come down, and then it'll come down to like here every 2 weeks or so. Just pour some water in. You're done. That's all the maintenance you need to do. I've only had to trim the plants once, and I've had this tank running for like, I don't know, 7-8 months. Check my channel. I'm not quite sure, but they're not growing super strong. I have a high gear light. It's not super powerful where the plants are going to grow a lot, like over the top. And then I also have so much plants up top that it also dims out the tank. If I move them, you could see a little bit better on the inside, but that helps the plants on the inside not grow super fast. They still grow just fine, but they don't grow out of control where you need to trim it. And they take a lot of the nitrates out of the water. And since there's only a betta in there and shrimp, there's no cause for any type of concern with not doing water changes too often. You don't need to do them at all. All right. Well, this is the end of the video. I hope you appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being here. If you could comment and like, I would appreciate it, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, ask down below and I will answer it. Have a good day. Roger Quacks out. Peace.